Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother. The lines are still open. You have 8 minutes left to vote. Please welcome Leo Sayer.
Thank you.
Leo, what happened? I mean, why today? What was the straw that broke the camel's back?
Well, it was the underpants.
But why? What's to do?
Well, I'd run out, and I didn't want to wash my smalls in front of everybody else.
But Leo, that's such a titchy thing after everything you've been through. It's such a silly little...
But Davina, you know what the silliest part of it is? Because I think the lights in the house and everything, my eyes aren't very good. And I looked this morning for a fresh pair, and I went, oh no, this is the last, but that's it, I don't have any more. So I started to panic. But when I actually got out of the house and looked in my bag properly, there was one more pair. So I could have actually stayed another day.
But you left over a pair of pants. No, don't him. It was a pair of pants. And he had another pair left. So listen...
But in there, a pair of pants will make it happen, you know.
But, you know, can I just say, because it was quite sort of good timing for you in a way, because you got nominated. You found out about that yesterday. But it wasn't over kind of fear of being nominated, fear of leaving?
No, not really. I guess, you know, you're always a bit disappointed when you are nominated, because that's your housemates who you've been matey with, you know, suddenly thinking, no, they want you to go. So it's a little bit disappointing, but I just got to a point really where I got tired, and my energy went, I got a little, I wasn't feeling very good.
You know, as the voting stood up until 1:15 when you left today, you did have the largest percentage of votes, so it would have been you tonight that got the exit from the house.
That's okay.
But actually, your leaving has meant that one of the other two will be leaving.
Yeah, put pressure on them.
Now, how does that sit with you?
That's cool, because we all have to make our own decisions, and I think, you know, for me, that was as much as I could really do. I honestly did try to stay as long as possible, and I was having fun, you know, I was having fun with Big Brother and doing a few things that were silly, I know, but you could say what goes on in the house stays in the house. I'm not really totally like that. I'm just, I was just having fun and reacting.
You said yourself...
And I did lose it a few times, because I got tired, you know, that's what happens. When you get tired, you get a bit ratty, and you do silly things. You
said yourself that you felt that you were kind of losing it a bit, or you weren't the...
Yeah.
You weren't
I wasn't
the happy
the lovely,
Leo
happy, bubbly Leo that I know as well as you all know. That guy had kind of like... well, he could have come back, but I think at that time... One of the toughest things was staying up all night being the night porter. And Mute is a tiring act, you know...
Hard for you.
He's good.
Yeah, we'll have a chat.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, it's really good, because it was the one way that I could find out to learn out about my other... You know, I've made myself a promise this year that I was going to actually listen more. So Mute gave me a chance to listen more, and he was great. I didn't talk back, and I did actually listen to people during that, and I found a lot about...
made that point, didn't he? He was
yeah.
Like, you know what, you should just try and listen.
Yeah, so I might, from now on, I don't know.
Can I... Just wanted to say that there have been 145 housemates over the years, and I would think that out of the 145, you were probably the one that was the most angry at Big Brother out of all of them.
Oh dear.
Now, why was that? What drove you so nuts about Big Brother?
Well, you asked me the joke, what's the secret of great comedy?
What's the secret of great comedy?
So ask me now, what's the secret of great Big Brother comedy?
What's the secret of yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. What's the secret of great Big Brother comedy? Oh, right, silence. Silence?
Timing.
You know,
when you're in the diary room, Big Brother takes an enormous long time to answer you, and it's really frustrating. That, you know, you ask a question and you don't get a very quick answer. So, you know, it starts to really get you like mad. So I kind of...
I just want to show you some examples.
Sorry, I got really knocky with Big Brother.
Let's just show you some examples.
Leo, Big Brother values you as a housemate, and once again, there is no
fuck you! I don't value you as Big Brother. Do you want me to start smashing the place up?
Oh, fuck's sake! Open the fucking door!
Fuck you, Big Brother.
Leo, Big Brother does accept that you're feeling upset.
Oh, fuck off.
It's not a request, it's a demand.
I'll give you 1 hour. Just either my contract or a producer. Fuck off. Fuck yourself. Our reaction to this is, fuck you, Big Brother. Fuck off, cameras! Okay, well, fuck you and thank you very much.
I mean, you did say while you were watching that, I'm not really like that, but you were like that in there. And you were the one housemate that was the most like that out of everybody. So you actually had quite a short fuse, and I really didn't imagine you'd be like that.
Nor did I.
So do you think, as a celebrity, you deserved different treatment to the housemates in a normal
No, not at all, not at all. I think there were things in there that were hard for me to deal with, because, you know, we're celebrities and we do get spoiled. I mean, you know...
what was the hardest thing?
Sharing the shower and it being really messy, and the other thing is all the towels and news, the fluff gets everywhere, and you know the whole floor is full of fluff. No, stop it. No, it's big. It's big, that one.
I know.
But so it's very but it's very difficult. I think if anybody, you know, when you're very young and you sleep over at mates' places, and you know it all gets a bit like a dorm at a college. It's great, but you start to kind of move on from that. And I make no bones about it. I'm 58. I'm a little bit older, and I haven't shared a house with people for a long time. I probably was ill-prepared mentally to go into the house.
I was going to ask you about that.
I probably didn't think this through. I just rushed over here, you know, and came from where I live in Australia, and you know, I threw myself in there.
They do.
I thought there'd be a load of showers, you know.
They do have Big Brother in Australia.
Yeah, but I don't watch the TV very much, Davina. I'm terribly sorry to say.
But surely, if you were going to come on a reality TV programme, you would do your research to find out what the show is about.
No, I never really researched very much, actually.
You knew what it was, you know, you knew that...
Yeah, I knew there would be a fair amount of hardship, but I don't think I was prepared for the bathrooms and toilets and the sharing and, you know...
I would have thought that somebody like Jermaine would have found that harder than you, and he's kind of...
He's amazing. He's really...
Brilliantly.
Yeah, but he's probably tougher than I am in that way.
Okay, being on Big Brother means that essentially you lose control of your surroundings. Do you think that played a factor in your anger?
I missed sometimes when the garden was locked and I wanted to sit in the garden. Fresh air means a lot to me, even if it's cold. So that... Yeah, you saw me banging on the door there, yeah, and I wanted to get out. I didn't actually think that I had to go to the diary room to ask, so... Yeah, I just lost it, and I really wanted to go out at that moment.
What's it like for you seeing that side of yourself? Because as a performer, you're used to only letting people see one side.
Yeah, very good question. I think that I'll probably be a very good psychological example of how people, you know, taken out of their environment change. But I mean, I'm not a lush. I'm not that kind of person. I'm one of the boys, really.
When I came to interview you today, if I'm honest, from seeing your behaviour the last few days, I thought, oh,
she was worried.
Weird. Well, I was. I just thought, oh, it's kind of... But now I'm seeing you here and you're sitting in front of me, you seem to be very sort of personable.
Well...
Are there two sides to you?
A lot has happened in my life, and some of it is, you know, a lot of it is great, and I've really had a fabulous career, but I got ripped off very heavily twice in my career.
We heard about that quite.
Yeah. And I think a few ghosts came in there with me, and a little bit of anger that I didn't realise that I had. And I'll have to say, I'm very apologetic to any of the Big Brother staff if I was mean and nasty to them.
Well, that's nice to say.
No, I didn't want to do that.
You.
And they're all really nice people. Well, they're nice people doing a job, and you know, and it's a game.
It is a game, but it's easy to lose sight of that, isn't it?
Well, it's easy as well to lose it in extreme situations.
Yes.
If we were all shut in a lift, we'd lose it, you know. So it's a confined space.
Very
it's
quickly,
not easy.
Before we see your best bits, I want to ask you, which housemates did you really like in there, or housemates? Who did you bond with?
I obviously bonded with Dirk because we talked a lot of movie stuff, which was really fun. You know, it's great being with an actor. But I think that Jo is fantastic, I've got to say. I think that she's got a quality that is really grounded and honest and earthy that's really good. She's solid.
You nominated her, didn't you?
I nominated her to go because at this present moment she's not a celebrity. But
you'd choose her over Danielle as a celebrity, or is it just because you fancied Danielle?
No, I didn't fancy Danielle.
A little bit?
No, not at all.
Lusted?
No, she's a good kid. And her